Yeah, no, it's great for Matty. I know it's been a long road for him, with all he's gone through, but I think more importantly is the way he's been throwing the ball. Threw the ball well last start in Arizona, start before that. He had a good tempo, that rhythm going tonight or today, and really pitched a real nice ball game. And, it's good to see him gain traction the way he has. And, he's a big part of this staff, and we need our starters, to give us a chance, and he's more than doing that now. So I couldn't be happier for him. I know it's got to be a weight off his shoulders because it's been talked about recently quite a bit, and a well-earned win, and the guys did a great job today.
Lopez doesn't face many right-handers, but to get that out in that spot, especially the way the ninth went, what did that do for you?
Yeah, I was trying to save Opie and his confidence in Corey. He ended up walking him. Then my hands kind of forced there a little bit, and but he's faced righties, and he's done a pretty good job against them. And at that point, I got to force, I guess, them to make a change. Montero, I know he's a big threat up there. Not that the other guy's not, but because I thought about doing it to hitter before. I said, well, if anything happens, then I have Lopez in my back pocket. But once he walked him, then my hand was forced a little bit.
At the plate, he gets his, he breaks his hitting drought. Cain does against Lester. I mean, his last hit was off Greinke. His last extra base hit was off of a homer off Hamels. I mean, how do you explain that? Besides, that's baseball.
Yeah, I don't know how you explain it. I think we're just glad he made contact. He's had a hard time doing that at the plate. He's been striking out quite a bit, and Matty, earlier, I mean, he was a threat up there, and he did some good things with the bat, but he's had a tough time at the plate. But nice piece of hitting there. Runners going, 2 strikes, and he's got some pop, and so hopefully that does something for him too with the bat there. Because pitchers, I've talked about this so many times. There's so many different ways they can help themselves win a ball game, and he certainly did that today.
You mentioned the stuff Matt's gone through, made reference to it. He's such a stoic guy usually. Has he ever, what kind of change have you seen in his attitude since, the last couple of years, or has it just been the same?
Yeah, he really has been. That's who Matty is, and I think he keeps things inside, and I'm not sure if we know really what's going on inside there, but I know it's been bothering him, I'm sure, or, some of his ups and downs because he is a competitor and he wants to contribute, and but he looks like he's back to who he is. He's healthy. He's got that good tempo going. The confidence, I'm sure, has soared here the last 3 starts, and that's good for us. So it's great to see him. Just throwing the ball the way he is, just taking it. He's got a good pace going out there.
Span gets a 10-pitch walk to start the game. I think Kelby was a 9-pitch out. Kind of hard to quantify, but did you think that maybe those early at-bats might have helped you get to Lester?
Oh, I think without question. I think Span set the tone with that long at-bat, and the guys did a good job of stretching out at-bats, really grinding through those at-bats and working them pretty hard. And we get some big hits. Beside Cain's, Posey's off a tough pitcher, and but I really like the way they battled up there, and they spoiled a lot of good pitches to keep the bats going, and that's part of what you're hoping your offense does. Have long at bats, fight them, throughout the whole at bat, and stay away from those early outs.
Yeah, on Tomlinson, how much do you value? You put him in the 3-hole today. How much do you value being able to call on that 3-hitter for a sacrifice bunt in the situation that you did?
Yeah, well, that's one reason he was in the 3-hole. Maybe help set up some situations because he can bunt, he can hit and run, and he's been swinging the bat well. So I wanted to move him some speed up at the top of the order and put Duffy behind Posey today, and but Tommy's been doing a great job. He's really acclimated himself to this role, which is not an easy role for a young guy. And in the early go, he's having a tough time because you come out of spring training, you're getting a lot of at bats, and then you're sitting early. But now he seems like he's more and more comfortable with this, and here he goes to left field, and he didn't hesitate when I mentioned it to him. He says, "Yeah, good, let's go." And but he brings a lot of value to the club because of the different things he can do. You can pinch run him, pinch hit him, double switch, or occasional start anywhere you want to put him.
And then also with Cain's last at bat coming out, are you doing that with a mind to have him come out in the 7th, or is that just like?
No, there's a lefty out there, and it's I guess I was rewarding him for the big hit he got. I was short a couple players. I was trying to stay away from even having to use them. So with nobody on, I was going to let him hit there, and that's all that was.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to follow up on. Is there still a chance that we'll see Pagan or Pence tomorrow?
Yeah, I think Angel's good to go tomorrow. Now, again, we'll check on him tomorrow and make sure he is okay to go. But I just talked to Dave Greshner. He feels the Angel's fine to start tomorrow. Hunter is day-to-day. He'll come in tomorrow, and we'll see how he feels.